Just be real for a bit, because nursing school make it seem as though after you sit the NCLEX, money just starts flowing in. Nobody really sits down in nursing school and explain to you how much nurses actually make, why some nurses are being paid more than others. So if you're a nursing student, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a new grad, thank you. If you are thinking about nursing, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to break down with you the numbers as it relates to nursing pay. So if you're new here, my name is Stacy. Thank you so much for tuning in to Think Nursing page, where I share content related to nursing. I go through just about everything related to real nursing life. We talk about money, we talk about burnout, career moves, we talk about NCLEX, study tips, everything in between. Today we're going to look at the pay, because this is one of the most asked questions I get from new nurses. So let's just go into it. When you talk about the base pay for new grads, in the US here, most of the time you will realize that new grads are making anywhere between $28 and $40 an hour starting out. This usually adds up to about $50 to $55 or around $80,000 before overtime. You might look at it and say that's a wide range, because yes, nursing pay is very dependent on your location. New grad in Texas may start out at a different rate than somebody that is working in California or New York. Where you work matters more than your GPA, because when you look at big cities, they talk about, places that have high cost of living. Usually the pay is more. Rural areas and smaller hospitals tend to pay a little bit less, but sometimes you might find out that you have better work-life balance. So when someone says that a new nurse makes more money, always ask the question, where is that person working? Another thing is that they never really talk about the shift differentials, because if you work night shift, if you work weekend holidays, you usually get an extra dollar, per hour. Some night shift will pay anywhere between $3 to $7, and everything adds up. Just think of it. You're also working overtime, which is time and a half. I have nurses who are working the same job and completely different, paycheck, and that is because of the shift that they're working. Another thing is the unit. It also matters. New grads are working in places like ICU, ER, labor and delivery, often will be paid more than persons who are in med-surg when they're starting out, and it depends on the hospitals. So the higher the pay, it comes with higher stress. So it's very important to choose somewhere that is going to be based on your fitting. It's going to be something that you're more suitable for, and not necessarily for the money. And then the final thing we want to talk about is how much are you taking home? Because after taxes, benefits, retirement, your paycheck often tends to look a little bit less than what you were expecting. And this is where a lot of times persons are shocked, because you're thinking that, oh, I'm broke. No, you're not broke. You're not even rich either. And that is okay. The truth is that over time, things will add up. You don't see it immediately. Your first year, just think of it as you're learning, you're surviving, you're building experience. The money grows with time, experience, certification, specialties, you doing side hustles, travel nursing, advanced practice roles. So if you're a new grad and you're stressing about money right now, you're just getting started. Over time, all of the things that I listed will add up, and that's where you'll see more money coming in. So if this video helped you, I would love for you to go ahead and comment down below. What was your starting rate as a new grad? And was it shocking for you based on your state? Go ahead and also put the state as well. Then from there, at least we can continue to talk about nursing, real life and real growth as we go throughout, life's journey. Until then, thank you so much for tuning in and making it the Think Nursing page. Remember to go ahead and follow me on TikTok and on YouTube at Think Nursing, where I share content related to nursing, travel, and lifestyle. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.